Power Book 2 Season 4 Episode 2 has came. This is my review. Make sure you subscribe if this is your first time here and check out the other content. Click that like button. I appreciate you. Now, I seen how some people feel about this episode. A lot of people feel like it was a waste, like it was a filler episode. It was some things I didn't like, but I don't think it was a waste or a filler episode because a lot of significant stuff happened in the episode. And quite frankly, every episode can't be action, 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 action. It's never been like that in the Power universe. It's never been like that in no universe, in no TV series, right? They always have episodes where it's more story building, and this was one of those episodes. Now, did I like the scenes when they showed Monet in the past? No, I thought them scenes was garbage. I did. I gotta keep it a buck with you. I thought them scenes was garbage, but it was a bunch of stuff I liked about the episode. That don't make me look at the episode and go, all right, this episode just trash. They just had some trash scenes. You know, Power would be hit or miss a lot. You know, especially on book 2, it'd be hit or miss. They had some fire scenes, then they had some scenes where you looking like, yo, what they thinking? What they doing? You know, Power Book 3 is probably the one that's more consistent out of all of them, and it's probably the best show. But I like Power Book 2 too, you know, and it was some things that happened that was very significant. One, Diana getting pregnant. I think Diana getting pregnant is going to play into the scene we see in the official trailer where Tariq pulls the gun on her. I believe that's when she going to tell Tariq, hey, I'm pregnant. Please don't shoot, you know, and they going to end up having a conversation because it could be his baby. He could be the father or it could be somebody else. So that can lead them to having an alliance to each other, especially if he is the father, right? And it could be the other guy. And now what's crazy is, how will Diana know? You know, how will she know who's the father? Because I remember she slept with the other guy and she slept with Tariq, right? Now, I don't know the time period. Maybe the time period leads it to Tariq, and that's how they build this alliance for each other. But I think that's going to play a significant role going forward. And if she don't tell him then, in that moment, Tariq must be a straight savage. He must be in straight savage mode to pull a gun on the chick that he know is pregnant and he could be the father, right? That means Tariq, something didn't happen to lead him to that point and him still not current, right? So I think that's going to play a significant role no matter how they show it to us. Then we also have Monet coming to the realization, yo, these kids ain't really looking for the person that shot me. Who really shot me? Was it one of these kids? Now, we already know who did the shooting, but we also know Drew and Diana put a plan together, right? And that's what Monet is going to realize. She's going to look at the situation. Hold on. Kane was mad, but Kane wasn't that mad at me for the Lorenzo and the Gordo situation. The people that was really mad was Drew and Diana. But Diana was there when the shooting happened, right? So she gonna be able to go, okay, Diana there when the shooting happened. Where was Drew at? That's the big thing, and that's how I think it's gonna lead to Drew getting knocked off. So that was significant. Another significant thing, and this was crazy seeing. We had Tariq, he didn't fell off. We see he doing laundry, and you know, his whole money situation is in shambles right now. And then we see Tasha working at some store. She done fell way off. Remember Penthouse Tasha that was living large? She done fell way off. I know she wished Ghost was still around. Like, yo, if my baby daddy was still around, I would not be here. And she wouldn't, right? So she done fell off. And this is what's going to lead Tariq to start back hustling. Finally, this kid got a reason to hustle. This the thing that I really didn't like about the Tariq character this whole time. Because he remind me of a lot of little dummies in our community. Where they parents, they mama, they dad, they work hard. They move them to the county. Like, I grew up on the north side of St. Louis. The county's the better area. You'll have black people that move their kids to the county or move them to a safer part of the city, and then the kids, because they so influenced by what they see on TV and all of this stuff, they start acting like the hood dudes, like the dudes in the hood, like the dudes in the streets. They start going back to the hood and being in the streets. You're like, yo, what the hell is going on? So the family try to come up and do things the right way and come up and raise a person in a good environment, and they go back to doing dumb stuff. That's how I always looked at Tariq. I always looked at him like a dummy because, bro, you had it all. You grew up in a great environment. You went to the private schools. Why are you trying to hustle? You a goofy. That's why. That's the only explanation I could come to. He is a goofy. That's why he's trying to do this, right? So he never really had a reason to hustle. Braden too. Both of them goofies running around. Blind leading the blind, right? But this actually gives him a reason to hustle finally. He don't got no money. He's a dude that had money, made a bunch of dumb decisions, fell off, and now he has to hustle to make some money, to pay for the lawyer, to, he got to hustle to do certain things now. Now he is hustling for a reason. This is great. This is what I've been wanting for this character, right? So, this is very significant. That whole thing was good. It was good seeing Tasha. It was good seeing 2-Bit, right? He went back, got a car, got his car back. There you go, Tariq. Even if you got to steal it from a dude, stop letting people just bully you. Go get your car back, all right? I like that, So that was very significant, and it gives the character, a reason to do what he's doing finally. And I know it's about to end, but I like that he's getting back into the game and he actually has a reason to be hustling that. The other thing that I thought was significant was, one, Effie going to talk to Tariq, right? Because they haven't had no interaction, since she turned on him from Noma. And what did she expect? She thought she was just going to be able to get back into Tariq good graces. No, it ain't going to work like that. Effie, you can't be trusted. You just cannot be trusted. Anybody trusted Effie is crazy. Noma, Kane, Tariq, Diana, nobody should trust Effie. She cannot be trusted. That's just her. That's her character. All right. So they showed us that, them finally trying to talk, because Effie did give him a text message and let him know Kane was looking for him, but that ain't enough. All right. That's one thing that they showed us that was also significant. So that's something that happened. Then we got Detective Carter. He's meeting Davis. He's meeting Tariq. We get the introduction with them. That was good that they showed us. That was significant. And lastly, they introduce us to the Russians, but that wasn't the big thing that Noma had going on. The big thing was her and Kane getting together. She was able to say, yo, she want Obi to leave, and her and Kane was together alone. Y'all probably gonna see a video coming with me talking about that situation, because I think that's gonna be a big situation. So even though it wasn't a lot of action this episode, a lot of things happened that was significant to me. I went through, all of the significant things from Tasha to Noma and Kane. I'm gonna have a separate video going more deeper in that, to Tariq, why he's back hustling. Davis, he got to get his lawyer license back. That was another thing. Diana becoming pregnant. Monet realizing, yo, these kids might be out to get me. So a lot of stuff happened this episode. So I thought it was a pretty good episode. I'm actually going to rate the episode out of, we do 7 stars. I'm going to give this episode a 5.4, because it was stuff that happened that was very significant. And besides those scenes with Monet going back in her past, I really like most of this episode, so I thought it was a cool episode. Y'all let me know, what did you think about it? Did you think it was a waste, or did you think that it was a good episode and a lot of good storytelling happened this episode? As always, if this your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel, check out the other content, click that like button. Y'all be easy, be safe.